There are two kinds of people who plagiarize. The first is much more widespread than the second. The first category of people who plagiarize are people who are doing it unintentionally. And I think that almost all of us have fallen into this category at some point in time. Very few of us intend to go out and actually steal the thoughts and ideas of other people and claim them for ourselves. There is a small percentage of people who do that. And should you fall into that category, for shame. The school and all places of reputable business take it very seriously. You will fail should you be caught stealing the ideas of others and claiming them for your own. But like I said, not many people actually intentionally do that. Most of us, when we plagiarize, we're not attempting to claim that the ideas that other people that we're using are our own ideas. What we're really trying to do is back up using other people's ideas of our own. We want to use their ideas as evidence to support our own claims. And that is the perfect legitimate use of other people's ideas. In fact, should you do much writing without using evidence, without finding some other folks whose ideas back up your own, your writing will not be as strong. It's a good thing to use other people's ideas in your writing, with this very important caveat. You must give credit where credit is due. If there is any place in your writing, ever in your writing, that you have taken ideas from somebody else, not only is it plagiarism to claim that those ideas are your own, it defeats the purpose of using those ideas. We want to be able to cite our sources. We want to be able to say that the thinking that we are doing comes from other people who are reliable, not just from our own brain. If I'm trying to convince you of something, if I'm trying to inform you of something, teach you of something, even me as the world's best English teacher in the universe, I don't convince you of my ideas based on my own brain alone. I use the text to back me up. I cite experts. You should also. The good news is, unless you are intentionally stealing somebody else's ideas, plagiarism is easy to fix. All that you must do is tell your audience whose ideas you're citing. Whose work are you pulling this information from? Your text goes through several different ways of doing it. You can summarize their ideas and give credit. You can do direct quotes. It doesn't really necessarily matter the mechanics of how you do it. What I'm concerned with is that you do it. That when you take the ideas of other people, and when you use the ideas of other people, that you tell us where you got those ideas. As students, it can be difficult sometimes because, let's face it, we don't know much. At least we think we don't know much. If I'm doing a report on the outer planets of, beyond Pluto, I'm not an astrophysicist. I've not done any direct research about extra solar system bodies. So where would my ideas be? Well, here's a trick. We don't need to have just ideas that come from other people. We need to have your ideas about their ideas. It's not just enough to simply state everything from somebody else as well. We want to hear what your thinking is. And that's the balance that you need to strike. The balance between what your thoughts and ideas are and the evidence to back up those thoughts and ideas. It's really as simple as that. Think about what other people have said, tell us what those other people are, and tell us what you think about those thoughts.